Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Deangelo, and I teach health and physical education at Westhill High School. I'm speaking to you today as your child's health education teacher, and I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself and roll over into the expectations for learning for this school year. First and foremost, I'm a graduate of Central Connecticut State University. I have a bachelor's degree in physical education and health and a master's degree in health science. So I just wanted to kind of point that out as we're starting along. I've been with Westhill about 15 years now in both the physical education department and the health department. I've been a coach as long as I've been teaching here for the school ski program, field hockey, track and field, which all have kept me very busy through the years. But more importantly for today, I wanted to go over with you what the expectations would be for health education, both in the classroom and out of the classroom. All of your students have been, or hopefully have been successfully connected with Google Classroom. That's the main medium that we're going to be using for assessments, daily assignments, in school and out of school participation. So if you'll both read with me the expectations, it says here, the health curriculum is responsible for the following expectations for student learning. Students will demonstrate procedural fluency under critical thinking skills. Students will understand and utilize multiple forms of communication, both individually and collaboratively. Class rules for attendance, obviously being on time for class. Every student has been assigned a seat that is a fixed seat. They may not move those seats based on district requirements for COVID-19 tracking. Masks are worn at all times in the classroom. I try to very much open up a high level of respect for the students and allow them to come prepared for class to participate, have fun, learn about themselves, learn about their bodies, and concentrate and focus on mental and physical health. The devices in the school are obviously in classrooms at all times. We try to encourage the children to, put the devices away if they're no longer working on school-related content. So that's something that's a little tricky to do, but we've been working really hard to balance that out. Headphones are allowed in class as directed by a teacher. So if a student needs them to help complete the assignment, then that is something that is accepted and allowed. And one thing that's very important is to have the students check in daily with Google Classroom, whether they are in the classroom or outside of the classroom. And if you look with me here, grading. So the curriculum right now is broken down into 4 parts: homework, formal assessments, projects, and class participation. If you'll note the asterisk, due to hybrid modified schedule due to COVID, there are no midterm or final exams for this class. And as I scroll down, you can pay attention with me to content of what your child will be learning over the next weeks, months through the semester. And you can, read as easy as I am. Right now, we are introducing an All About Me project to the kids. It's a big task right now to have the children participate. They're very shy, often with the mask rules. I think, the children are a little hesitant to speak up and speak out, but we're really working hard to have them build resiliency in the classroom over this monumental task that they're assigned to do, working with COVID-19. So having them build their self-esteem up, their mindfulness, and being aware of how they're feeling, how they're getting through the day, all are, to me, very, very important things that we've been focusing on in the beginning. As time goes on, as I build a rapport with the students, I'm going to be spending more time on mental health and emotional health. As you can see here, managing stress and anxiety, effects of stress, emotional regulation, and eventually as rapport is built, we even get into some heavier topics of anxiety, teen depression, suicide, death, and grief. Those will be, as time goes on, because obviously all the children are dealing with different levels of mental health right now, and it's something that we want to walk into or even crawl into at the moment, just to make sure that all the children are in the right frame of mind for assessment and learning in those directions. As time goes on, closer towards the end of the semesters, we do get into a lot of information regarding substance use and abuse, relationships, cyberbullying, safe sex, safe dates. How do you prepare themselves to be responsibly using social media? Most of the kids all today have social media accounts, so we like to educate them on the ramifications of improper use of social media. So greatly this year has been a challenge to get the kids to know where they're going throughout the building, to get used to distance learning where they're one day on, one day off. So the most important thing I think for your child at the moment is to go over their Google Classroom with them, make sure that they understand it, And if you don't understand it, that's the teacher's job as well to assess to make sure that the students are accurately logging in, accurately adding in assignments, and within a reasonable time frame. And lastly is to communicate with the teacher. If your son or daughter is truly struggling with the distance learning, it's really helpful for the teachers to know that, so that we can make modifications as necessary so that the children aren't burned out, because that's something that the teachers face as well as the students. We really have no way of easily telling how well the students are doing when they're not with us in the classroom. So that's something that open communication is very, very helpful. So I hope you found this informative. I hope that this is valuable to you. But just know that we're all working together, and it takes a village to have the children have a successful school year, practicing social distancing, practicing mask wearing, and we will get through this year. And I look forward to hearing back from all of you in the very near future. Have a great day. And this is Coach Deangelo signing off.